रिकॉर्डिंग चालू हो गया तो करेक्ट आंसर करो. Now what is it we are supposed to do? बताइए. So I'll get back to the parent folder that comprises package.json, right? So at that place, excuse me, what I'll do, I can do from the same folder actually. So npm I minus s, which one you want? Request. Right, gentlemen? कितना सारा डिपेंडेंसी है क्या? ठीक है, अभी पैकेट डॉट जेसन देखो तो रिक्वेस्ट भी है, हो गया. The most recent one. If you want a specific version, then you have to give at the rate and give the version there. Okay, request at the rate and which version 1.0.0. So otherwise, it will just pick up the latest version available. So ये तो ठीक ठाक है. Now, so request is actually available. Now go and run this. I want to, yeah. CD is important. CD of callbacks now. Just like how we call back, they are calling back our method, the authors of request, right? So I'm just telling I'm looking for google.com, right? And we send the request. Node of 2. Wow. ये गूगल का रिजल्ट है. So status code is okay. If the response is there and we are getting the status code, if error is there, error is not there for you. ठीक है? हेलो. ये तो अच्छा है, बड़ा है. स्टेटस कोड क्या होता है? क्या होता है स्टेटस कोड? 404 क्या होता है? Resource not found. Okay, always you don't search for page. Okay, so the resource what you're searching for, that's not found. Some image you will search, that might not be available. Some script file you might search, that might not be available. Right? Okay, resource not found, 404. That is the status. So HTTP status codes. Okay, and what is 200? Okay, 200 is successful. This is what your, these are all the very basic things, guys. Okay, see, you can see there, status codes, right? Okay, so error response, everything between that 400 में जो शुरू होता है, not everything is used still. 401 is used for access denied, 404 is used for this one, resource not found, right? You see, 401 is unauthorized, okay, 403 is forbidden, 404 is not found, you're not okay allowed to execute. HTML this is, okay, so the request and response, you all are there. Okay, अच्छा, स्टेटस कोड क्या होता है अब पूछ रहे हो वेब में. ठीक है, ठीक है जी. सो HTTP 200 ओके, इट इज मीन्स इट्स सक्सेसफुल. सो HTTP 200 क्या है देखना है आपको. सी 200 ओके आएगा साथ में. सो HTTP 200 ओके. ओके, so the resource has been fetched, transmitted, everything is ready. Getting it right? Okay, so HTTP 200 OK means it is success. Basically, it's a success. Right. Okay. This is not what I want now. I'll get into this. So I'll try to get into JSON placeholder to dos of 2. इसको लेंगे हम. ये गूगल तो बहुत बड़ा हो गया. अब ये तो ठीक है ना? Okay, we're able to fetch it. We're just using it. So that should be absolutely neat, clean, and crisp for you. Are you there? Yes. Now, okay. So you can see the request. We are just sending a request. ये request को एक और method कर सकते हैं हम. I'll just rewrite this for you. I'll comment and keep this. We'll see request. We'll send a JSON to this. इस JSON में I'll tell one is URL, and I'll use a formatted string. Formatted string किस लिए? समझ में आ रहा है? You all made me go back to HTML slowly. ठीक है. So they're expecting an error, response, and all these, right? So that should be absolutely fine if the response is there. So they'll try to call a function, which is this. Okay. So that is absolutely fine. While we're trying to call, that should be fine. And then, apart from this, do you want a JSON result? Do you want JSON? I'm telling you, yeah, true. So you can pass an object like this, okay, to your request object. Okay, request object can also receive what? An object like this. See which proxy to use, right? Okay, so that should be fine. So request.post, request.get, what we are using is a simple get there, right? The request, whatever we are using by default, it's a get, what we are using here. Now, I'm just telling status code. I just want to get the status code and I want to get the result. We'll see whether it works now. Tree is not found. Huh? क्या है? Okay, something is wrong. What is wrong? Just give me a second. Okay, so something is going wrong there. It's understood. We'll see. We'll see. I just want you to know this is what we are trying to pass the URL and क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है? Is there any mistake I'm doing in this? JSON. Just give me a second, please. Okay. Why it's not accepting? That's a syntax actually. I was just trying to show you. 1 minute, please. This is a normal one, what I copied. 1 minute, please. So I want to get a JSON result, create a server. Not this, I just want to use a request object. This is what I was just trying. I'm going to work on post. I can. 1 minute, please. Excuse me. I just want to use the URL. So here I want to tell whether it's JSON. That's fine. Here I want to tell it's a URL. It's also fine. It's a standard actually. So request JSON. Just help me. Internet is lost. Huh? Oh, sorry. बहुत यूज हो गया क्या? नहीं नहीं अभी अभी चालू है. This is what I'm trying to do. JSON true. अच्छा वो उसको भी एरर है क्या? Any idea, guys, what I'm doing? See, I'm doing the same thing, right? I was just using. Excuse me. Can anybody help me here? एरर क्या आ रहा है यहाँ पे? हाँ? लाइन नंबर? क्या बोल रहे हो? No, no. I want to pass this, right? So वो तो पास करना है 1 मिनट. मेथड तो गेट ही है. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. I just want to pass that object. Anybody, if you reach, please help me out. Sorry. That's a blunder. That's a blunder. क्या हो गया था पहले? Why it was going as post? Okay. By default, it was going as post. So I told method is get. This article was useful. So I told method is get. Okay, so that just gets in. No problem. So I'm telling method is get. It is working fine, gentlemen. There is no problem in this. Excuse me. So ये 3 मिल गया. So we'll just check. 4. I want you to integrate the diags and all those. Okay, what you want to search actually, right? So, Karo, it wasted so much of our time, right? You're getting this data. It's absolutely fine. No problem. Okay. Now what I'll do is, you all are there. I'll use Google APIs for geocode. Just help me. I want one of you to call this. So I want geocode. Okay, so that callback, how it works, that is fine.